Hello, guys. Oi.
Hello, bitches.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, chicken nugget. Hello.
All rise and like, subscribe, and bang the gavel, baby.
All rise, order in the court. We got a case, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even think this is real court. I think this is actually a set for a TV show. It's
been you got the different people. Got the one guy decided to wear a mask today.
Yes.
The two very elderly gentlemen with a walker folded up. A lady just come in that had the biggest thighs I have ever seen on a human being. It's just, you got the murderous old man right here just staring daggers. You got
whoever
Captain
did
Kirk right there next to
whoever
him.
was hiring for extras did a great job. The dude with the mask, though, is such a dick the entire place, and he has to sit in front of that dude. I mean, this is
he's within arm's reach of what appears to be a huge thing of hand gel.
I don't know what it is. Anyways, we'll be jumping in, seeing what happens. There's a hole in the door.
Is that what that we call that?
Yeah. Oh, some more cast of characters coming in for the next scene.
I thought he was going to be like, excuse me.
And then of course, old man Knox there playing attorney in the front with his salt and pepper hair.
Oh my goodness. Oh
That's
my god!
Knox if he never had a drinking problem.
He would have been a beautiful attorney. Salt and pepper attorney.
Well, good to see everybody jumping in, and good to see our guy throwing in $5 already. Thank you for that.
That must have been all. That's all that was left from that Sam's Club trip his wife made. So that's all he could squeak out of her.
I called out today, but I made it here on time. Just going to do an hour. Again, I was able to take a nap and take my meds, and it's like just enough for me to get through it. So wonderful to see everybody. Is there even anything going on here? If not,
committed to the charge and supervision of the probation officer of this county and this court under the following terms. You shall make full restitution in the manner and manner to be ordered by the court as directed by the court or probation officer, and file any and all financial disclosure forms as directed by the court and probation officer.
He looks
Order
sad.
to pay a $300 restitution fund fine, $40 security, $30 criminal conviction.
Did you say fun fines?
Medical fees. I'll order that you serve 180 days in the county jail.
Ooh.
The council, he posted bail on.
the dirty door, by the way. What is that guy doing?
May 23rd.
I think I just sat down. He's like, ugh.
He was technically booked on the 23rd, but arrested on the 22nd, so I'm fine with 2 days.
That was weird.
This party stipulated to 2 actual days credit.
Yeah.
And Mr.
Creed, I'm issuing you
Montreal
a
has
fun
signed a
fine
form
of
indicating he does not have any firearms, so
That's what he said.
file that, give that to probation.
Fun police
And
guy.
requesting a delayed surrender date.
Yes.
Willie says hi, Mickey.
Hello.
Mr. Madrigal, it takes about 2 months to get approved for the program, so I'll grant you a 4-month extension. So make sure that you apply right away. And your surrender date will
Good guy.
be
That's a big
September
dude.
3rd. On or before that
I think he
date.
just burped.
Serve the balance of your
it-
sentence.
Hey, they're making fun of you on camera. You might want to get out of
Any
here.
other
Yeah,
specific
and
terms?
stop looking at
No.
Tinder while we're in
Or
here.
that you abide by the following general probation terms of Mr. Madrigal, that you obey.
Is there
all
any way
laws,
he's not door
orders
dashing
and
right
rules
now?
of probation officer of all courts. Report in person to your probation officer, 801 11th Street, Modesto.
Here
Between
comes
the first and
big
15th day
thighs.
of each month,
Boom.
unless otherwise directed by probation.
Boom. Boom.
In any
Boom.
case, within
That's the best he could do.
48 hours following a release from custody. Mr. Madrigal, can you report to them today right across the street?
Well, Ed,
Ed,
They
back
may tell you
again.
to not
Let's see,
report
bud.
until after you.
I was
finish
kind of
your
hoping
jail
that the next
sentence.
person that
Checking
walks in
with
sits
them.
right next to
Tell you
Big
what
Mask
you
Guy
want to
just
do.
to cover up all of them right there.
Mhm.
And if you're being contacted by law enforcement
Seats
for
are at a
any
minimum here.
new law violation, report such contact your probation officer within 24 hours.
Yes, he is.
Do not leave Stanislaus County for more than
That's a
48
pro
hours
move
with
if you've
the
ever
written
seen it.
consent of your probation officer. Obtain advance permission from your probation officer before moving out of the county and notify.
Congrats on the
probation
anniversaries. I guess
officer
today
of
is
your address.
the day.
Submit your person, vehicle, property under your control and residence.
Probably a lot
for
of
search
people.
and
Probably
seizure
maybe this was the launch
anytime,
day.
day or night by the
I'm
law
guessing,
enforcement or
yes.
probation officer with or without probable cause, reasonable suspicion, search warrant or other process. Participate in incomplete general
She had
counseling and
some thighs,
education
boy.
at the discretion of your probation officer. Do not knowingly own.
It's like a
possess, or have
goofball
in
version
custody
of
or
Knox.
control
Seriously,
any
I'm just
ammunition or
watching this
firearms,
guy and I'm just thinking of
to
Knox.
provide blood
A
specimen or biological
goofball
samples
version
and
of Knox.
handprints
That's
as
saying a
required by
lot.
Penal Code Section 296A. Pay all applicable fees and costs as agreed upon with the probation based on your ability to pay.
As if Knox isn't a goofball
Understand and
already.
agree to those terms of probation, Mr. Madrigal.
Yes.
Will be released on probation. Your bail bond is exonerated.
Man, he'd been in some trouble.
Well, loud. Oh, hello there, Chris. Wait, I love when Chris comes in that way. Mr. Wood Booger.
The old wood booger.
Thank you. Hallelujah. I think.
The big hallelujah.
Is that happening now?
Well, they do whatever they're doing. I just want to show you this cast of characters over here. Punjabi something. Quite the cast of characters over here. I just wanted to show you. We got this lined up, so if we need to jump over, we
Mr.
will.
Tang. Mr. Benjamin Poontang.
The other thing is too, iPhone. I love it. iPhone is just staring at Judge Scott because he's like, damn, that could have been me.
Mm-hmm.
But instead,
Could have been me.
oh, Lonnie's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Think we're gonna have to do the Prop 63 again, I think we'll come back.
Ooh,
I
look at
know,
those
Mark.
nice jeans.
I don't know about-
There's a chance
I don't
they
know
could
about
You
register
would think
a
they
firearm.
would cover that up a little bit. Maybe. New stain or something.
Run something over it. Maybe a wet
So
rag.
do you want to
Look
take
at
the
them
plea and come
jeans,
back to
son.
victim impact and sentencing?
That is a high up glory hole, you're right.
My client is pleading to misdemeanor 242 for 60 days. Is there a
Where did Knox
necessity for an
go?
impact statement on a
Oh,
misdemeanor?
there he is. I see him over there.
I think they do have the right to do it, but
I know what
Monica
that.
the one in the blue back
Okay,
there. I
well,
take.
then we're still ready.
I know what the Knox attorney's saying to that girl right now.
I'm the dude.
why don't you, sure, why don't you tell me now what the thoughts are?
So, Alder Eddie, my client,
Uh-oh, hit squad coming in.
245A4 with the enhancement, committee enhancement 422.75.
Oh, good. He got off his phone.
The hate crime. That
Goes
was
Knox.
increases penalty maximum
Knox.
to 7 years because it's 2, 3, 4 on the underlying charge and one, I think it's 1, 2, 3.
My
on
job
the-
is done here.
and then I double
Are they
checked that 1,
letting-
2, 3, So that would be.
Are they letting that
maximum
attorney talk from
7
there?
years would be
I think so.
exposure. He's gonna be getting up to 120 days, and delayed surrender.
Can't spit in
and,
them other
we
chairs.
double-checked
I see
it's not
here.
a strike. I don't want to speak for him, but you heard what he said. Like, it's
Punjabi and Tang.
for his client for 60 days. I know the court heard the preliminary hearing. The court has been encouraging the parties to talk and confer. and-
TK, try not to get kicked out today, okay?
And this is what we came up with.
Watch
and
yourself.
Hopefully with the court approval, we can end the plea.
Okay, that's fine with me. Okay.
Yeah, my client was charged with 242 in count 3.
The one with the walker, Ed?
So Eddie Taylor, the second would be count 3. Eddie Taylor would be count.
But he took that seat and
Two
did
with
this
the enhancement.
weird thing. That's it. It just reminded me of that South Park bicycle, that you sit on.
Oh yeah. He's sitting in 2 seats.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And, when we are on the record.
very expensive for him to
as that we're
fly.
on the record, I did speak to the victim.
I see why he's not sitting in any of those chairs. They all got arms on them.
It's hard to squeeze your fat ass in there.
He'd stand up and he'd still be
Your client
on.
would get 60 days, Ms. Martinez.
Yes, 60 days.
And then Mr. Taylor would get how many days?
Look at
The
smiling.
sharp-dressed man.
Smiling.
Looking up to the Lord when he
Count
walks
two
in.
with the enhancement, right?
You know?
Yeah, I don't know how many hands there is, but it's.
Is there any way that this dude does not preach when he stands up? There's no way. I just want to say, God bless you. Yeah.
Your honor. It's an honor to be here.
Pardon me?
The guy in the black shirt sitting at the
It
table
probably is
looks
a
worried
special
as
allegation.
shit.
Oh,
Special
yeah. He thinks that he's going to have to sit on his lawyer's lap behind him.
We'll go ahead and get on the record in People versus Eddie
They give out
Dwayne
spankings. here.
Taylor.
Cool.
It's case number, both cases have the same case, both defendants have the same case number
Oh my God. Is that her
1468126.
Mm.
Mr. Bogan representing.
Both dressed in
Mr.
blue and
Taylor.
black, no?
And then you have Eddie
Me.
Dwayne Taylor II, represented by Mr. Martinez.
So the guy's really
Case
scared in
number,
front because the guy
and
behind
Mr.
him is an
Garcia for the
ex-biker, Hell's
people.
Angel. He used to beat the
And
living
it's my
shit out of
understanding
him
the
every
parties have
single
reached
day.
a
Like, you have
resolution.
no
The
idea.
trial was scheduled for
It's pretty
today.
He told me,
It's my
if you turn on me,
understanding
I'm
that,
going to kill you.
Mr. Eddie Dwayne Taylor will be pleading
He looks frightened, and the guy behind him looks
no
frightening.
contest to count 2 of the information. Assault likely to produce great bodily injury, a
Ooh.
felony
He
violation of
didn't like that,
245
did he?
A4 of the
He's
penal
racist,
code,
I think.
admitting
Maybe.
the special
Maybe.
allegation pursuant to penal code section 422.75.
Robert, thank you for the penal code section 42, whatever
and
money from
that you
Facebook.
receive 2
Thank you.
years of formal felony probation,
Many thanks.
120 days in the county jail.
Ooh, that's going to
Is
hurt.
that your understanding and what you intend to do today, Mr. Taylor?
Just a little stuff.
And then with respect to Eddie Dwayne Taylor II, he will be pleading to count
Quite the
3
open
of
door
the
policy.
information, a misdemeanor violation of penal code section 422, a battery.
242. You said 422, 242.
Sorry, misdemeanor violation of
Wow.
penal code section 242, battery for 1 year informal probation, 60 days in the county jail. Is that your understanding and what you intend to do today, Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
That's some hard time.
I
baby.
understand that you wish to be
No, the
sentenced
black house,
today
my God.
and give up your right to have a
Ooh,
formal probation report. Is
terrible.
that correct, Mr. Eddie Dwayne Taylor?
He's such an inconvenience in life.
Most of these questions are going to go to you because it's a felony. Okay, so I'll do my best. to
Okay,
specify
so
who
the
that's applying
guy
to.
behind him is his
And
dad.
Mr. Eddie Dwayne Taylor,
There's
do you
somebody who's
understand
beating
that the
some ass.
maximum sentence you could receive for this
Dad's a little hard to
plea
hear.
would be 7 years state prison? You could still receive that sentence if you violate the terms of your probation. Do you understand that, sir? Yes. And if you were sentenced to state prison, you could be on parole for up to 3 years thereafter with an additional 1 year for a violation of parole. Do you understand that, Mr. Eddie Dwayne Taylor?
Terrell.
Terrell.
And you understand that I would impose a minimum restitution fine of $300. That amount could be doubled if you fail to
That doesn't
complete
sound fun at
probation
all.
successfully. Do you understand that, sir? And Mr. Eddie Dwayne Taylor II, do you understand that I would be imposing a $150
Eddie Dwayne Taylor the
restitution
first
fund
there, sitting
fine?
there, then behind him.
Yeah, the
Identical
first is
amount.
behind him. The second's at the
That's what I
table.
would impose at this time. Do you understand that, Eddie Taylor II?
Yes.
I'm gonna sit behind you and intimidate you. Boy. You're going to jail.
And counsel,
1
I
year
will
ago today,
go over
really?
gun consequences when we actually do the sentencing. But Eddie Dwayne Taylor, do you understand as a result of this conviction, you'll be prohibited from possessing firearms for the rest of your life? Do you understand that? Yes. And also ammunition and feeding devices like that. You understand that?
What do you do?
And
So they're both in
Mr.
trouble.
Eddie Dwayne Taylor
Keep it down.
II for you, that would be, you'd be prohibited from possessing firearms, ammunition, and things of that sort for 10 years. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
Ooh, one of them did something worse than the other.
If you are not a citizen of the United States, these convictions may have the consequences of
Somebody got in trouble,
deportation,
Pamela.
exclusion from admission to the United
They
States,
beat somebody
or
up.
denial of naturalization pursuant to the laws of the United States. Do you understand that?
Candy
Mr.
Crush
Eddie
is
Dwayne
very addicted.
And Eddie Dwayne Taylor II, do you understand that as well?
Yes.
He's scheduling a DoorDash for as
And I'll
soon
be
as it's over.
imposing various
Yes.
parts of your sentence when we return to court. You must state your
Tracking 'em.
objection before you
Or he's on that app that George Costanza made to find the closest dumper.
leave the courtroom on the
Maybe.
sentencing date, or you will have given up your right.
I
to
bet he
appeal any
dropped
part
some
of the
good
sentence. You
ones.
understand that, Mr. Taylor? You understand that, Mr. Taylor, the second?
Yes.
Yeah, he's probably a good hour, don't you think, for his main dump
Counsel,
for
I
the
plan
day?
on being here for sentencing, but if I am
Mhm.
not, Mr. Taylor, do you
I
agree
bet
that
he takes
another
his shirt
judge
off.
could
Just
sentence
like
you
Bishop does.
if I am not available, as long as it is pursuant to this agreement? And do you agree as well, Mr. Taylor, the second? Other than what I've stated here in court today, has anyone
a good
else made
scrubbing.
any of their promises to you in
Hi,
order to
Glenn.
get you into this plea, Mr. Taylor? No. Mr. Taylor, the second?
Brooklyn.
Has anyone threatened you or anyone close to you in order to get you into this plea, Mr. Taylor? No. Mr. Taylor, the second? Have you had enough time to talk with your attorney and tell
Remind us
him
of
all the
that day.
facts and circumstances you know about your case, Mr. Taylor? Yes. Mr. Taylor, the second? You understand the nature of the charges placed against you, Mr. Taylor? Yes. And Mr. Taylor, the
Get off
second?
my lawn, Nightbot.
And are you pleading no contest freely and
Begging ass
voluntarily,
Nightbot.
Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
And Mr. Taylor, the second?
Yes.
You think they can
And you have
request to have the
certain
same cell
constitutional
so
rights
they can
which
hang
apply to
out
all
and
the
just like some
charges against
father-son
you,
bonding time for the
including
next
the
120
enhancements
days?
and allegations, which include.
I think they've
the
had a lot of
pretrial
father-son
to
bonding over
confront
beers
and
and such.
cross-examine the witnesses against you, to the process of the court to subpoena witnesses for you, to present evidence and testify on your own behalf, and to remain silent and not incriminate yourself.
Mr.
Do you
Chris.
understand each of those rights,
Can't
Mr.
believe
Taylor?
we missed that.
Mr. Taylor, the second?
Yes.
You give up each of those rights, Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
And Mr. Taylor, the second?
Does Chris have like
You
a
understand
before
that a
and
no
after
contest
picture?
plea will be
Like,
treated the same
as
a
his
guilty
thing?
plea, and I'll find you guilty based upon
Like
your
his
no
little-
contest plea. You understand
like-
that, Mr. Taylor?
Before?
Mr. Taylor, the second?
Yes.
And are you pleading no contest to take advantage of the offer made to you today and to
Hey,
avoid taking
Piefer.
a chance of either being convicted of more serious offenses or receiving a more severe sentence had you gone to trial, Mr. Taylor?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor, the second?
Yes.
Reverend's back. Can I bless you, lady?
And counsel, do you?
Hallelujah.
stipulate the
He's-
factual
he
basis
said, "You
for
got a
this
mint in
plea
your
set
purse I
forth
can
in the
get from you?"
preliminary hearing transcript, Mr. Bogan?
You have a big lighter. I'll give you $50.
And Mr. Taylor, how do you plead to
So
count
you read that? He was
two
like,
of the information which alleges that on or about
Let's make a deal.
December 23rd, 2013 in Stanislaus County, California, prior to
Oh,
the
here we go.
filing of the information, you did willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously commit an assault upon Jane Doe, a human being by means of force likely to produce great bodily injury. How do you plead to that count, Mr. Taylor?
they beat up a woman.
And Mr. Taylor,
Seems fitting.
Withdraw that.
Oh, would you drop? You
Okay.
clap
any
after
objection to
that? No?
that? Guilty plea will be withdrawn on the oral motion. How do you plead to that count, Mr. Taylor?
No contest.
And then do you admit the special allegation pursuant to Penal Code Section 422.75A that you committed the above violation because of the victim's race, color, religion, nationality, country of origin, ancestry, or disability, or sexual orientation in violation of Penal Code Section 422.75A? Do you admit that special allegation?
Yes.
Wow,
And
Creed,
then-
you were right.
Just before we
They
go,
are
we-
racist.
we may have said off the
Creed could
record,
smell a
we've
racist
agreed
from a
based on our
mile
research
away.
that this is attorney and myself, that this is a non-strike.
I have not researched that, but I'll accept your representations.
And just to note, the people also stipulate to the factual basis.
Oh, thank you.
I was going
And
to draw a
then
picture of
with
the
respect
incident in
to
question.
Taylor
Nah,
the second,
I've changed my mind.
Maybe the next one.
how do you plead to count 3, a violation of Penal Code Section 242, a
Get
misdemeanor,
out. Nightbot.
alleging that on or
Nightbot.
about
Pushing for the
the
memberships
23rd day of
today.
December 2013 in Stanislaus County, California, you did willfully and unlawfully use force and violence upon, this is right, John Doe,
Jane Doe, Your Honor.
because the complaint information says
Oh,
John.
that would be a different victim. If
How many did they
possible,
have?
Lesser of count 2, Your Honor.
Hey, Mike.
That would
All
be
right,
the
so
Jane Doe
they
and-
assaulted a
Martinez, you okay with
Jane
that?
Doe
That's
and a
fine.
John Doe.
Okay, so I'll ask this again, sir. Then how do you
Busy
plead to a
night.
stipulated lesser included offense to count 2, alleging that on or about December 23rd, 2013, you did willful and unlawfully
Was
use
there any way
force
this
and
didn't happen
violence
outside
upon
of
Jane
a sporting
Doe,
event?
that being a violation of Penal Code Section 242. How do you plead to that, counsel?
No contest.
Texas Mama Bear.
Find that both defendants understood the nature of the crimes and the consequences of their plea, that they understood their rights and knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily waived those rights. And there's a factual basis for the plea. The plea is accepted and entered in the minutes of this court. Taking the no contest plea to go the factual basis, I'll find both defendants guilty of the respective crimes. And is there a motion on behalf of the people concerning the balance of the information?
Yes, Your Honor, the people will need to dismiss the balance
Me and my dad gotta go to
with the
jail.
party waiver for count 3, I believe. Interest of justice and in light of the plea.
Very quickly, iPhone 2 not having a very good day over here. I'm not sure what's going on, but been crying for a while.
For restitution.
It's-
and-
You like Amber
Okay.
Heard? His face was all
Um,
swole up.
Any issue, I did not make that as when I took the plea, but any issue with that count be dismissed in exchange for defendants agreeing to pay restitution, if any?
Your Honor, we didn't, that was not part of our agreement, and my client never contemplated that as part of the
That's a
agreement.
drink she's
It's
got.
been 9 years. with no
He's whole.
restitution, but now maybe-
Ow!
Well,
I
that
have
is
no idea.
massive. As big as her. You couldn't fit that in her.
I was just gonna say, it looks a little bit like an enema bottle. Somebody's been to the Bucks.
Attorney Brent Hatley for the defense.
What's going on here?
My client, we're okay with the Harvey waiver on that. We don't think there's any restitution owing anyway, so.
So just have you a chance, Mr. Martinez, you have a chance to discuss that with your client?
Oh God, I didn't hear that part, Chris.
And my client didn't have anything to do with that other victim, so I wouldn't agree that restitution on him.
Dad beat them both
Fine,
up.
we can
Damn,
consider
Dad.
for us to, Eddie Senior.
They better
So,
hope they get the same cell now.
Mr. Garcia,
I thought it was pretty low. But I
That
could
would just
hear it.
be as to Eddie.
Can we bring it up?
Restitution.
okay, so, Mr. Taylor, then, do you agree to pay restitution, if any,
You got no
to
louder.
John Doe, the victim in count 3, in exchange for that being dismissed? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So count 3 dismissed for Mr. Taylor, for Harvey waiver dismissed outright for Mr. Taylor. So everything else is dismissed. or
I ain't
stricken,
done yet, Chris. Thank you. It's because I don't talk or move for 20.
Including the prior
Ooh, I know.
conviction for Mr. Taylor will be stricken.
Fake it till you make it, as they say.
She just gave those two old guys
And
coupons
when would
for
you
free
like to come back
coffees.
for?
Oh, I thought Hardy's
victim
lettuce
only
wrap
asked that
burger.
we avoid July 5th, any other date in the future.
Still got to
should
have some
be
around them
free.
stations.
So
Got
whatever
it.
is most convenient
Still
for
have some
Court of
free.
Counsel.
Okay.
And, Your Honor, I don't know, I believe Mr. Bogan stated it, and I believe it's on the plea form, but just to make
Popping
sure,
and locking.
when they are sentenced, it would be a stay away from the victim and restitution, if any, for the victim. And that's all I wanted to make certain
Okay.
was stated.
So additional terms would be that you stay away from, I guess, the alleged victim in this case. Do you agree to
Never
that,
been to a concert
Mr. Taylor?
before.
Mr. Taylor, second?
Yes.
There's a-
So, counsel, do you have a date that works
Stare
for
at
you?
my ass, people. Stare at it.
Judge, I was looking at mid-June.
phone.
I don't know if that's enough time.
That
That should be fine, I would hope.
The week of the 20th for me is better.
I can do the week of the 20th.
How about if we do June 20th?
The 21st or the 22nd is better.
Oh,
for
it
me.
died. It died. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
maybe in
it's back.
trial, but if you want to come, I can do it.
My head
at
was
8:30, that's
completely
fine.
down.
That's fine.
Mr. Bogan, either
Yes.
one of those days work?
That's fine.
Okay,
So they just
so
keeled right over.
Mr. Taylor, do you agree to waive time for sentencing?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor, second, do you as well?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll come back on Tuesday, June 21st, 8:30 in this department for sentencing and victim
Okay, genetics
impact
staff.
with the indicated disposition of
You're usually on
120
time.
days
Gotta
for
tighten up, JG.
Mr. Taylor and 60 days as a misdemeanor for Mr. Taylor the second.
And Your Honor, may I make a brief record?
Sure.
I just want to state that I did speak to the victim in this case. I did run the offer past her. She did, while she
Oh, they got a
does,
hell of an open door
of course,
policy here. That's
wish,
why that
for
door looks
more,
like it
she does
does.
wish to give an impact statement.
Don't stop
She did
swinging.
find the terms acceptable, and she was.
I have a
she
feeling
did
you get in
find
the back and just have a
this
conversation
plea
and nobody'd say anything.
So
Most courtrooms, you're not allowed to go in
And
and out of one's
I
court.
presume that both defendants have remained free of any law violations during the pendency of this
They're
case,
they
racist.
have to pass,
They beat up some
Right.
people, a Jane Doe and a John Doe.
which is a mitigating factor, of course, that I would consider. Okay, so gentlemen, we'll see you then. You both remain free on bail.
But we already know they're going to go for at
I'll just
least
give you them
120
consequences,
days.
The only prior ability counsel would be.
Hey,
about
look,
firearms,
it's
I
my
think, at
buddy
this point.
Walter.
I believe that's.
And we placed that in
Hey,
the
Walter.
plea form that he was advised of the 10-year gun prohibition.
Is there a plea form? I did not see a plea form.
Yeah, there's a. plea
Oh.
form.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Well, I took an oral plea, so I guess we don't need the
The bailiff almost looks like
following the rules that I'm not even asking.
my
you
name
to
is
follow.
Earl's brother.
All right. Pardon?
I can't even it is.
I think we can just
Yeah, we can.
You know what I'm talking about?
eliminate this, so I will
Yeah, he's in good shape now.
inform them of the more
Randy.
detailed
Much better shape, yeah.
consequences at that when we
Damn
come
it,
back.
Randy.
He's got his baby changing
And
bag.
council, just so everybody's aware, I have a medical appointment. I have to leave a little before 11, but I'm gonna work through my break, so if not, whatever we don't finish. will
And
be
the
at
trial's
1:30.
vacated.
Trial's vacated.
You get a prostate exam or something? Oh my God. Bradley Caddy, ladies and gentlemen.
Dressing up for court. Now we got to stay to find out what he did.
And
I
I'll
mean,
forward a copy to you.
he's got a hat on, but still, he's dressed up
Thank you. You're
appropriate.
free to go, Mr. Sampayan.
I'm good to go.
Yes, sir. You're good to go.
All right. All right.
Right.
Oh, did you go?
Thanks.
Thank you, Honor. Ready to address Mr.
Why did
Hines.
they leaving?
So review matter, Your Honor. We've been back for the last few months getting proof of the treatment that he had previously completed, as well as a Washington evaluation, which did return. And I believe it just has some typos in it that need to be corrected. It indicated there was no treatment recommendation and then had a paragraph following indicating that he would be submitting counseling.
As for you, Walter.
We just need to get that sorted out. I've been in communication with Ms. Ontiveros about that. No objection to setting it over for that.
And that's all correct, Your Honor.
Walter, he also has a buddy named Ted.
Yes, I do.
So is that
Ted
balance
likes
on
me
the
more than you,
restitution
Walter.
of $229.91?
Hi, Sharon.
Is that correct?
Not anymore. I
Be
paid
looking
it
at there,
about-
Joshua.
There you
Oh,
go.
there he is.
Oh, there we go.
Joshua had it in his ear, man. Whoa, easy, Ed. Is this it's like that first-hand information he's trying to throw on us.
Saw that. I don't know why. That is all over my Facebook
Jurisdiction,
with
guys.
the attack, but there's like a video of it. Or
I
a
saw
picture.
one where
I
the
know.
one got attacked on the
That's for
beach.
Quite a while. I'm not sure if we have. covered
That's what I'm
it.
talking
Take a look
about.
at it real quick.
Yeah,
That was different.
that
Oh, that one's at
Yes.
Dallas Park. Okay, never mind.
this was on the beach in California when I saw, and the
Come
people
on
are
over
just
and-
like not paying no mind to getting mauled to death.
Just come on over to Creed's house, hang out back. Might see one.
Creed's Mall Park open for business. Mr. Hines over here.
Okay, so sentence was on
I
January
like turtles.
17th, 2018.
Can I say this that the judge really has got the
No.
toupee looking
March.
right now?
It does look pretty good today.
Second,
It's true.
2018.
He's got it.
Wow.
dyed.
Failed to appear
Has
on
it been
April
snowing
6th
at
of
David Goodson's
2018.
place, or is
Oh,
that
no,
just
it's late.
really bright out?
So there.
He's
Still
like
trying to tell him
16 miles from the
5:18.
sun.
So March 2nd to 7/5 is 4 months.
I see what you did
Back
there,
on
Pam.
718, so we're working on more. Feels
Shouty.
1018.
We'll do our best.
Now we're at 7 months.
Hey, I think David Goodson likes trains.
I like trains.
Back on 1013.
Flush, are you fighting with anyone today, or how's that going?
Where's your friend, little Linda?
You fighting with folks again?
Okay, so 1013 till now is 7 months. We're at 14 months. We got 10 months of jurisdiction left. So we're going to say jurisdiction runs in March of, let's say, the end of February of 2023. So
Yes.
you're asking over how long?
What happened to our friend Caddy?
I don't know if we could get 30 days. That way we can get that proof. Not that it's going to take that long, but still to get everything in order. I'm not sure how long the treatment agency will take.
Yes.
You want this on prosecutor calendar, Ms. McBaron?
Jim?
Yes, Your Honor, just given the nature of the charge.
10 o'clock, June 1st.
Oh no, you put on a hoodie, Creed.
Okay, Mr. Hines, we'll see you June 1st at 10 o'clock. I want to make sure I got your email here.
Say it. I hope
We
it's
do.
something really
Well,
dirty.
email copy to you, sir. Thanks for zooming in.
Yeah, see ya.
You too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ready on Mr. Wood.
Arrivederci.
David, wake up.
Present Ms. Gardner, I believe.
Actually, I needed to ask him a question. I had sent him an invitation and he hadn't responded. So we can
No
do
worries, I can
Brumfeld.
take. Okay.
She's got that like I'm
Yeah, that
sick
one's
voice almost. You know what I mean?
Brumfield,
Like,
Your
yeah.
Honor.
Oh.
Brumfield.
Oh my God, Whitney! Jesus Christ!
What the hell's going with her
It's-
hair?
If he's there.
What is?
Ty, thank you.
At least somebody said.
Oh.
We were present before the court on April.
She's friends
6th.
with
At that
Bam
time, the court found
Margera.
a violation for a new.
Let me interrupt.
That'll happen.
I have Mr. Brumfield down as being Mr. Staves' client. Is that correct?
No.
That's wrong. I'm on the wrong one. Is that good? That's right. That's the good news. Okay, go ahead.
Wasn't I right?
No.
Okay.
You're right. Yes, Your Honor, on 4/6, the court found a violation for a new criminal law violation. It was an assault for DV that was amended to disorderly conduct.
I don't speak your
Our
language,
case
PA.
is a violation of a no contact order. The new charge did involve an assault on the same victim. The report is in JABS. I would ask the court to re-review it. At the last hearing, the city was asking for 60 days in custody, and it was set over for, I believe, some proof of
Hello, Dave.
treatment.
Dave
that he's
Carter.
given.
I think
Mr. Honor, I filed those documents yesterday when Mr. Brumfeld got them to me.
Shadi, I can't figure this one out. I don't know. Is it a skunky thing? You know, through the middle?
Does she not know how to do her hair?
I don't know.
Damn, she laying a second on that thing.
God, I hope not. Yes, the back room is where you both go to poop and hold hands.
Two chairs.
I believe it's in JABS.
Oh, okay.
Look, Aaron's got two phones.
Yeah, Aaron's important, I guess.
Hey,
Hey,
Monica, I
Caitlin.
think
Aaron, we haven't seen
Good
Haley in
job,
like
and
over a week or
at that
more.
breakout
She's working
room.
on her own
I'm gonna
platform.
text you, or I'm
Oh,
gonna
is she?
message you what I need you to ask him.
That's what I saw in the group. Big money over there, you know.
Is there?
I don't know. Aaron, you're in court. Can we conduct business, or can you get off the phone with your friend over there, DoorDasher at the other court? So many long, awkward breaks of silence here. In this
Yeah,
court.
this just
You notice
should
that?
cannot keep it going.
Nothing really going on. Let's
a
come back and see what's
accident
happening
report
here.
card from California Highway Patrol to
Who's that
explain why
card?
Miss Savory was absent last time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for bringing that, Ms. Savory.
Ryan, okay.
And Judge, I am in receipt of information in case ending 144. Ms. Savory is charged by her true and correct name. Her date of birth is correct. She waives formal reading and advisement of rights, denies any and all enhancements, would enter plea of not guilty, would proceed on a time waive basis.
Okay. And you're making a general appearance at this time? Then?
Yes, Judge. Thank
Like
you.
time travel.
Yes, that's what I.
And counsel, what would be your next hearing date? Reason? Want to set it for trial, or do you want to?
Judge, the court may recall there was a pending diversion motion. I'm waiting for a report from a treating counselor. So if we can put it over maybe 45 days for that purpose.
For mental health diversion?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Sammer, any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Ms.
What
Savory,
about
do you
Ryan
agree to
Roth?
waive the time period for jury trial?
Yes.
And we'll continue this matter for a mental health diversion.
Does July the
That's 1001 point.
Sorry,
I don't think she's doing too well.
36. 1001.36.
Embezzlement.
And did you have a date in mind?
Does July the 6th work?
Works for me, Mr. Samra.
Your Honor,
July
I was
6th,
mentally
8:30,
defect
or
when
do
I
we turn
embezzled
in,
that money.
Ms. Savory, we'll see you then. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
The
And then my
ghost
final
called
matter,
in
I
your
believe, is
Let me just see it.
Magaralis.
That's the second time, by the way. I'll BRB.
No, go ahead.
Very
Yeah,
important.
get the report for
Go
yourself.
ahead.
Keep
I'm
that.
sure it is.
This is your client who could not come back today, I think.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Samra, do you have this one as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Eric. If we haven't thanked you already. If you're ever on Facebook, make sure you
Yes,
like
on the-
and share it. Make sure
sorry,
you
this one?
follow us over there.
This will be Mr.
Following.
Madrigales.
Amazing.
We'll get on the record in People versus Oscar Giovanni Madrigales, case number 21655. Mr. Villalobos appeared for Mr. Bradford yesterday, who was having some issues in his office. Let's just say that. And
They're still going.
hopefully they've been resolved. And Mr. Samra for the People.
Yes, thank you, Judge. Unfortunately, those issues still.
That's where
not
Creed
been
gets his.
resolved, But it's nice to have lights. Anyways, so what we'd like to do then is reset this, please, Judge.
Sure.
And I did provide counsel with some materials that I'm hoping will have a significant bearing on settlement.
They brought in a
What's your time estimate?
moving company.
Oh, it shouldn't be more than an hour if it
Do
goes.
you have a date in mind?
Maybe we go in August again. Is that too far out?
It's okay with me, Mr. Chairman. Okay with that?
Work for me, Your Honor.
Okay. And you waive time on behalf of Mr. Madrigales?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, you're here. And yes, you're here. You're both here. Glad to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, the
August
Glen.
the 9th or the 10th? When are we coming back to that other
They
one?
brought a
I thought that
backhoe.
was the week you had a trial.
Yeah, August 15th, please. We set to that day. Please, all.
Probably have to do this one in the morning because I have 2 hours and the other one in the afternoon. So
That's
you
fine.
got
I only have one other matter. I only have that one we just set for the motion in this matter.
So 9:30, okay?
Yes, please.
9:30, August 15th, defendant's order to appear for preliminary examination. You suggest an hour, is that right?
Yes, Judge, if that.
Okay.
And I think that concludes mine.
So this afternoon, we have Mr. Singh.
Yes, seeing, try to
So
resolve
maybe we
that.
can do that one prelim or. we can figure it
Mr.
out somehow.
Singh.
Well, let's see if we can resolve it. Reasonable people here. Thank you.
Yes. Good morning, Josh. My name is Yonan, whenever the court is ready.
Which case?
Yonan,
Oh, no.
Jamal.
You also have Solozano.
Yes.
Okay.
What day do you want to come back? I'm pretty open.
Any day is fine in July. Just so the court's aware, I did just receive a 3 strikes letter, but Mr. Yonan has since picked up a new case while in custody. So that case is set for prelim, I believe.
Mr. Yonan really on it.
Mortensen said on Friday.
Yes, even though I'm not sure it's going to go on Friday, but currently he's back again tomorrow on that case, and it's Department 1 is a co-defendant case.
All right. So I'll start working on a response, but in all likelihood, there won't be an offer until that case. It's probably a 3 strikes case as well, I would imagine.
Yes, potentially.
What's the charge?
I'm right there with
the battery on a peace officer or custodial deputy. Yes.
All right. All right, we'll get on the record in People versus Jamal Adam Yonan, case number 20-3805, 20-3716. The latter case is on for arraignment on information. And
Not this
did you
Jamal.
want to do that today?
If it's agreeable, can we keep? I know it's been like that for a while now, but if it's agreeable, my request would be to keep it the same and come back
Okay.
on July 11th.
So this guy, not only he's got 3 strikes, but he
Schwartz.
assaulted a
Thank you.
corrections officer as well
And,
while he was in
Mr.
jail.
Yonan, do you continue to waive time for arraignment?
Yes, I do.
And we'll see you on June, was that?
July.
11th, July 11th, 8:30 for admitting or denying a violation of PRCS in 805 and arraignment in case 316. And hopefully we can see where we go with the 3 strikes committee.
Yeah, feeling he's guilty. I'm just going out on a limb, maybe.
Just we'll see what
They really do. They really do. Yes, that's Jamal. Right there.
So everybody.
No, I don't believe that's Jamal, but it really is him.
Yes, please.
Wait, guys. I think he is on his way.
Here comes, that's Creed's middle name, by the way. It's Creedence Jamal Muhammad.
Yes.
Anything much going on here? I want to.
You can jump from this. We just got done with the guy who's 3 strikes and beating up correction officers.
We are very excited.
I have no idea what's happening here. It's behavioral.
Been attending the sessions for quite a couple months now, I think.
Amanda
And,
looks a little young to be
really
in
glad
it.
to be on
She
board.
does.
Yeah. Congratulations and welcome. All right.
Oh, hey,
Billy Coogan. Oh, see
Congrats,
McCorgan.
I don't know exactly what they're doing, but B Don got the best hair out of everybody. See him all the way over there.
My question is this. Lead singer for the Smashing Pumpkins is really looking bad these days.
All right.
Mr.
Thank you.
Bill Corgan.
He had a YouTube channel for a while where he went around doing a TV show.
He also owns NWA Wrestling.
He does?
And puts on a, yeah, and they have a weekly show.
Yeah, I think the plan is to do like an amended.
He bought the old NWA brand. He's a huge wrestling fan.
So yeah, I think setting it over. I mean, is it appropriate to do that in the context of this court, Your Honor, or should we set it?
Diane got in the smallest, littlest
I mean, I
accident
think
you've
that
ever
if
seen.
We set it on a day that there's not a graduation for the
Is this
okay
another
handle.
youngster down here in the bottom
But
corner?
Mr. Ashcraft.
That makes sense. That was one less trip he's gotta make out of here. So
Next
maybe
week, or
2
week
weeks.
I don't think so.
I mean, you're gonna be here.
He's gonna be here anyway.
Yeah, so 2 weeks we'll do the entry.
Peter R. over there in the basement.
The office. Okay, cool. All right.
All right, thank you. Is Christopher Baldwin here?
Oh, one of the Baldwin brothers?
And where else would he be?
Nope. Damian Hodges? I don't see Mr. Hodges either.
We're gonna shout. We got all these people, and we're gonna only shout out people that aren't here.
Nick, take Justin Bowden.
Go out in the hallway. Say it 3 times. Jail's got a bad back. You see how slow he got up? He's like me.
Hi, Justin. How are you?
Doing all right.
Good.
Good God, is in Cavern?
Hello, Corbin, Canyon.
Do you know when your next hearing in Superior Court is?
I believe the 13th of this month.
Okay,
Echo, man.
so we will set you on the calendar for behavioral health court on May 18th. That's the
I know
next
that's short.
time. We'll ask the jail to have you appear.
Brian Gleason.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bowden.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to be hearing him 10 minutes from now.
David,
Brian
Baldwin.
Gleason.
Stephen Baldwin, please.
hi David, how are you?
I think Jennifer's
Good,
on.
back in my back.
Good, feeling better?
Yes, feeling a lot better.
Good, I'm glad to
Got
hear
some
it.
medication. They gave me some Tussin DM and some cough medication.
Okay, good.
Sound like all over the counter
I'm
stuff,
glad that
bud.
you went to the doctor.
Sounds like the good stuff.
You provided us proof that you went to the doctor, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
The Tussin.
Mr. Jacob, were you able to make contact with
I
David?
was, yeah. So Mr. Lyons, David's father, is in fact on board to take him to treatment tomorrow. That's Mark's last.
How has nobody caught the fact that Peter R., the serial killer, is still out on his own?
Okay, thank you for that. So David,
Just wondering.
I'm
that
pretty sure
too.
he's not allowed to be online at all.
I'm pretty sure you're right about that. Yeah, same with B. Don.
You good?
But you got Brian Gleason, the naturalist, up there.
Can anybody see below the waist of Jody down there? Because something might be going on. I don't know. This is the way he's, you know.
He saw Samantha come in and he's like, yeah, she wants me.
David, you have had a few positive UAs, and you've missed a couple groups.
It's so weird because if you look at Jody, you're fixated on him. You don't really notice the guy in the mask right on the left-hand side of him.
Sanction today. That sanction is
Oh.
determined basically on how you do.
Oh my God! Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Successful
It
with
scared
the
me when I was, I was like, oh, look at
program
Jody, and then bam.
and how that goes for you. So we're not setting a specific time frame for that. However, as part of the sanction, we are taking you into custody. You will be released tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. You will be released to your dad, and you have to appear at.
Is this like a poor man's
Let's see, I think
Judge Kim's place or what?
Kind of.
So confused.
Judge Walker.
If you do not
kinda young.
appear, and it's going to be a furlough.
Anybody
so
level
that
1-0
means
here? I
that
don't think so.
you have to return to the jail upon completion of treatment. I encourage you to contact Mr. Jacob or Brian and let us know when you're released and if you've been successful, so we can get you.
Brian's got a great view out the
another
back of his
meeting the
office.
same day, depending upon when you.
Here's the weird thing, though,
return
Creed.
back to
Isn't the judge in the courtroom? Why she got a virtual background?
Thoughts?
Great question.
Just a minute, Mr. Biggio.
My mom and dad won't know what to do at all, so I'm not there.
So, Your Honor, I think I would be comfortable holding off until maybe 3.
The 3? Okay.
People are just coming and going out of this room nonstop. Jason Kane is here.
I'd imagine the third door is just as dirty as the other. Jennifer looks blasted. No, JG. I mean,
I'm going to put this up in here.
Which one's bright? He could be. He could be.
If this judge is somewhere else, I'm going to be very upset. I'm been fooled, I feel like.
LP, he does look a lot like the dude that was on Cops or Live PD that had all the women's panties. Truck driver. Looks a lot like him.
Truck driving man.
Okay, so this is what the order says. We're going to be holding you on bail in the amount of $25,000. You are to be released on furlough tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. Required to report to Sunray Court by 3 p.m. on May 4th. You are required to report back to the Jefferson County Jail immediately upon discharge from treatment. If the defendant posts bail, defendant is required to report immediately to Discovery Behavioral Health and Safe Harbor to turn yourself into the jail by 3 o'clock today.
Are these mental health
Okay?
issues or I can't quite figure this out.
Can you hand
They
that-
might do everything in here. We've seen that before.
David, we wish you all the best in your inpatient, and we're looking forward to hearing those compliance reports.
Looking forward to seeing you soon. Hope you come back real soon now. You hear?
Samantha's trying out for the new Teen Mom.
Laura.
Well, we'll figure it out after this next person's called.
How are you? We're doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you.
She's definitely in the court. I just saw her.
Yeah.
And with Believe in Recovery.
But
you do need to call.
it's
and
a
set
different
up,
background.
Let's see, you have a therapy
You're
appointment. You
very
need to call in for
off-putting.
the med appointment.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I think I got I'm confused.
Okay, so
I know I do have one on Friday with
Yes.
DDH.
Yes.
So I need to do a separate.
Yeah, so that's your therapy appointment. So when you go to that appointment, talk to Lisa, and say, hey, please put in like the balance.
Okay, that's my confusion.
Yeah. So don't call before then is what I'm hearing because. you
Yeah,
have
Don't
to-
call us. We'll call you.
On Friday. Okay.
And I know that there was a question that you had about your meds until you get meds through the Discovery Behavioral Health about what to do with that.
Yes.
And so what you need to do.
Just want
is
some of
you
that
can
good
get
stuff the other one
a
had, the
month's
DM.
Supply of meds from whoever your provider is
Tussin.
now.
The tussin. The
And
tussin. The tussin.
then, at your next therapy appointment on Friday, you set up the psych appointment, just like Dana was telling you to do.
Okay, this seems like
That will.
this is a mental issue person here.
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, and so that's why we suggest that you do about a month's supply or ask for about a month's supply from your current provider, and then it all gets switched over.
Okay.
Does that make sense for you?
Yes.
And does that help kind of clarify what needs to happen?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have
Yes.
other questions about that?
No.
No. Now I'm
Next.
All right, great. Judge Herman steps away moments before you come to me.
Right on time, huh?
Yeah, he had taken a lunch. He's like, well, we need about 30 minutes. He was gone now almost an entire hour. After complaining about having to take 30 minutes, he's been gone nearly an entire hour. They're talking up a storm in the courtroom. But Judge Herman yet to put his ass back in the seat. Whoa. Somebody's sleeping. Somebody's asleep.
I mean, those two are laughing.
Hello, Mr. Sparrow, it's Katrina in courtroom 1. Do you remember the case with Thomas?
All right, that was hilarious.
He's snoring up a storm.
The moment.
Okay, so I make sure you were aware of it.
It's probably Judge Herman. He's underneath his desk.
Okay, thank you.
He's gone to sleep. Do you think somebody's gonna wake him up? Whoever. Nope. He's on top bunk in jail. Maybe he's very close to the ceiling, though. Look how close he is to the ceiling.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely on the top bunk. I think you're right.
Either that, or he's on a submarine. That guy's snoring. Oh.
I could totally see Judge Herman just taking wildly long breaks. No surprise there.
He does whatever he wants, man. That snoring is great, though.
This one right here, Judge Herman. That's exactly. Everybody's in a terrible mood. Yeah, she is always shouting orders at him, back and forth. I just want to sit here and listen to this.
That snoring is great. Oh my gosh.
That's exactly Kevin.
Somebody go wake up the judge. We got to talk to that's some serious sleeping. That's the snoring of a person who ain't slept in a while.
I think that Charlotte is very shook at the moment.
Oh yeah, she's really mad because she has a closing today. She was mad that the judge took an hour.
This is
somebody should just scream, "Wake up!" That's another gear. I think they got that sleep apneas. It could be my wife.
If anybody ever questions the kind of great content that we bring you,
there ain't nobody doing this. Johnny Depp my ass.
Right? I mean, ain't nobody sleeping and snoring over there, is it?
I don't know how this is gonna go if we can't keep him awake.
This is gonna be funny.
She said this is gonna be funny.
It'd be amazing if it was him.
I see him coming up off the floor. Ooh.
Yeah. All disheveled. Oh, what you eating, girl?
She was eating some toast a while ago, but that looked salad-esque.
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, surely people get disconnected on accident.
I like that he said, didn't she just say something about we're all adults here that you should be able to stay awake? Pretty sure that's what she said.
Something along the lines, yeah, if you can't keep them awake or something like that. With terrible attitude.
Maybe it was an old man that. I mean, maybe that dude's come back from yesterday. The one that says he can wipe his butt when he craps.
Oh, the old guy. He was great.
That was
I don't hear any more snoring. All right, let's keep an eye on there. But jump over to Cowlitz. I have no idea if anything's even going on over here, but we'll see. Speaking of somebody else that's got attitude.
Note
Her.
that if the property does
Clock.
get cleaned up, this will not be a problem in the future.
No, it will not.
He only eats desserts when he goes. He loves that chocolate fountain. He feels the chocolate fountain bowl.
Not here just to trash on people, Walter. You just pissed off Stuart, Walter. Did you hear that?
Make him reach back and grab a book.
Mr. File, can you tell me?
Judge Herman has sat back down. What's she playing with her titty for?
That lets her know what it means to be.
Thank you for blocking that with a comment.
Oh yeah,
Give her a document that says
family-friendly show right here.
This is not the first time that this issue has come up with Ms. Fredericks, and Mr. Myers has provided her with information. And if she needs more information, the city can certainly provide her with that.
Okay, Ms. Fredericks, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to give you a deferred sentence.
Call these damn contractors to finish up my courtroom.
At 10:30.
Can we get some monies in here?
Deferred sentence are as follows.
Oh man, I just seen an attorney pop in over here that has a giant Elvis on the wall.
Bring your property.
He popped in and popped out real quick.
Brought your property up to
But if
code.
he comes back on, you've got to see it.
And I'm going to take Mr. File's opinion on that by August 23rd. Then I'll dismiss this conviction. If not, I will sentence you on that date, and I could sentence you up to 90 days in jail. And for the record,
She's
I think one of the
pretentious.
things that's convinced me is that it looks like the defendant's the victim of domestic violence with the person that she was living with. I'm showing that She was.
Is
the
this
victim
the
of
Johnny
assault
Depp Amber
on
Heard
August
case?
the
Yes.
1st of this year.
Poor man's version.
And that
No
person
craps
was
were given.
found
No money.
guilty
No upper
on
deckers.
that offense. And that she's also guilty, or I'm sorry, the victim of an assault on another date for which a third sentence or a stipulated order of continuance was entered. So I think that the appropriate thing to do is to put it over till August 23rd. You understand, Ms. Frederick?
Very
looked
valid
like it.
question.
It was very nice.
Okay, we'll send you a copy of this.
Thank you, Nancy. Good to be back, kind of. It's
We'll see you
almost.
back here August 23rd at 10.
Slightly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Hey, so,
Oh my God. He's snoring all over the judge.
for the agreement to be completed.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are supposed to do it by June 5th. I'm just, building in a couple of extra days, just in case.
Okay.
All right.
What happens in the event that
I fall asleep.
the refrigerator isn't repaired?
We're gonna have to have a discussion about this.
Okay.
We'll have a discussion on June 14th. If everything is fine,
Is he cleaning
repaired
up
and
while
you
he's
got
doing
it
it?
back, then I guess we won't have to have a discussion. How come my comments are?
That works.
Somebody.
Coming from Ms. Strickland, I don't know if she might be using an external speaker or something. That's usually when that
I'm
happens.
just on the regular computer.
Well, it may have something to do with the.
Then
range.
there's a speaker on
I
it.
don't know.
Put on some headphones.
So the documents will come in my email?
No, it's not gonna be, I don't think they're gonna,
No, I
unless
believe
Fran
Fran,
does.
I believe Fran will email it, but I'll also mail a copy with the
Okay.
next, I'll have a copy mailed out with the notice to appear for the next hearing.
Okay. Am I all set?
Yep, I think so.
I'm just on a
Everyone
regular
have a wonderful
computer.
afternoon. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect Mr. Stanley. Let's see. Thank you, Fran. I guess that's it for you.
Thank you. See you next week.
Bye, Fran.
Yep.
My friend.
See you next Tuesday.
Looks like Attorney Smith is here. We have proof of service on one of the.
That's why I wake up
disciplinary
snoring.
hearings, Not the other, maybe.
There it is, Elvis, everybody.
Hey, Tim.
Mr. Smith?
Yes, I'm here. I'm awake, not snoring, ready to go.
Thank you.
Oh, she likes Tim.
Do you have proof of service on your case number C18G0040?
We've got it.
Hildreth and Osterdock?
Yeah, on Brandy Shaw SPAC, we do have personal service on that defendant, March 7th. Personal service.
Is it in our file?
That was my
Yeah,
birthday,
that
by
one
the
I
way.
have, but what about the other file?
The other file, we do not have service on the second individual.
Okay, wait, you got service on, let me see here. Was this only for Douglas today?
No,
Not
Brandy,
for April?
we have service on Brandy SPAC, SPACH, file 16 G3658.
Right.
Surely
but
he
the other
wasn't the one
case
sleeping.
with
He seems
Douglas
very.
Hildreth and April
very
Osterdock.
wide
are the
awake.
defendants. You have no proof of service on that one.
I'm not showing it. Can you spell the last name? I'll double check my file.
It's HELDRET.
H-E double hockey
Hildreth.
sticks.
Douglas.
Douglas E.
Seriously, you ever heard her like that animated and laughing? Like
No,
that's
she's usually
just a
really
lot.
super bitchy. I like the judge is
We have
on his phone right
attempts,
now. By the way.
and no service.
Texting and stuff.
Okay, so you'll file an alias on that or file a new subpoena, whichever is appropriate.
Correct. You bet.
Thank you.
Right behind him, man. You know he's got a bunch of them.
You got an Elvis like that on your wall. He's got a costume at home.
Oh yeah.
He thinks he sounds just like Elvis when he sings.
Yeah, that one I just need to know if you want to sit for me.
If we can get Judge off his phone, we might get another
No,
case
you're
going.
not even the plaintiff.
Oh, well, let me look and see.
Mhm. Adjourned from an earlier date, and you were supposed to send in some things.
And things.
Just wanted to see if I could see Tim or not. If he's out front here at the moment.
Tim, awake, not snoring, in front of Graceland.
No, he's not.
You think Graceland had better grass? Yeah, shitty
It's
that grass
kinda
look.
grass, yeah.
That looks bad.
Very sandy though, you know. You can tell it's very sandy.
Elvis would roll over in his grave if he saw that.
Yeah.
All right, let me,
For once,
How long
I'm
do you
glad
wanna
to say,
allow
thank God
for,
he's dead.
The defendant on this.
That would have killed
discovery?
him.
I usually allow 15 to 20, so I guess I
Okay.
should. So is anything else ready?
No.
Judge Herman just don't seem to want to work
plaintiff's
today.
not appearing
No,
on
he
his
doesn't.
Motion to renew yet, but how long are you gonna allow him? The same probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Thanks.
He's just
He's
up and out,
standing,
huh?
he's standing up, and you should too, Creed, because I believe Zen is going to probably do it for today. So
Wow,
we
he
got a case.
He was
No F's given by the
Whereas,
judge.
I don't know if you heard what the judge
Dog.
said. He allows like 15 to 20 minutes for people to connect because it seems like people have a lot of trouble connecting to Zoom. So,
Okay.
He picked up his
yeah, it's
phone
gonna
and walked
be
away.
About a 10-minute wait yet for either of these cases before the judge will call them.
Okay.
It does look a little like a mini White House.
It's a very southern type home, if you know what I mean.
One place I could give two shits if I ever go.
It's like a giant gift shop, ain't it? Pretty much.
Wow, he just got back from an hour break.
Yeah. He just
Oh,
jumps
you're
up and goes.
It's true. After his big buffet.
He's got the phone. He's gone, man. He's gotta do what
Anyways,
he's gotta
guys,
do.
sorry that we're not doing 2 hours. We're back on normal schedule soon. I promise you. I want to make sure I get some rest so I can join you for. Is it 2 for Tuesday today for We Gotta Chase?
No, Creed. It's What the Truck. That's right. What the Truck Tuesday. All truck chases.
Of course it is.
All day.
Duh, Creed.
What
Should know that.
What the Truck. Beaming every day, people.
All right. I can see that.
Okay. Everybody like, take my picture.
Yeah. It's she didn't seem too surprised that he got up and left. It's almost like she's making excuses for him.
He's gotta go. He's gotta go.
Can you go into? Well, they're right up against the door. You're gonna knock, see if he's home.
You see when the curtains open and it's him.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for We Got a Case. We'll be back tomorrow, 1:00 East. Back again, 4:05 for What the Truck Tuesday. Is that what you just said?
Look at Creed nailing it. First try.
Damn, right on it.
What the truck?
Wow. Double
Look
it
at
up
it.
on the,
Look at these people.
Damn. Busy day now.
Is the first person out with a walker or a wheelchair?
Speaking of which, I wish we could have seen who the Walker person there at the other courtrooms.
I wish we could have seen who was snoring.
Yeah, J-Mac, I was just noticing that. I have no idea. It's very weird, whatever's in this area right here.
That's a ghost, bud. That's a ghost.
That'll work. Have fun field trip to Graceland. That was pretty neat. Yeah.
Oh,
Still-
upstairs.
still
Upstairs. That makes me want to go up there even more now.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. We'll see you at 4:05 East for We Got a Chase. Until then, I guess have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go take a nap or something.
You go take a nap. We'll all be ready. See you for Walk the Truck Tuesday. And go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, share. And until next time, goodbye.